The holographic overlay confirms the precise location. Proceeding with the incision.
Holographic overlays are revolutionizing critical tasks across every sector, ensuring precision and safety from space exploration.
The same device. Radically different contexts. One engineering standard serving all of them.
Inside this Redmond facility, behind multiple security barriers, is where the most consequential mixed reality platform is being designed.
Optical engineering accurate enough to trust in an operating theater.
As you can see on the holographic display, this highlights the inflammation around the joint capsule.
I see. So that explains the pain when I put weight on it.
The latest firmware update seems stable, but we're seeing an anomaly in the thermal readout during the vibration test.
Let's isolate that unit and check the integration logs. Time-of-flight depth sensors and structured light sensors, the sensors that map the physical environment in 3 dimensions, enabling HoloLens to place holograms on real surfaces.
The foveal rendering optimization is stable at 500 Hertz.
Excellent. The latency is negligible.
Here in the optical assembly station, precision is paramount. The HoloLens requires meticulous sensor integration before validation.
The microdisplay projector, or light engine, is installed and aligned. We use an alignment system to verify the coupling.
The holographic processing unit is now fully integrated into the electronic architecture. The robotic arm
In this clean room environment, the sophisticated thermal system ensures the Snapdragon and HPU operate efficiently without overheating the device.
Windows Holographic is loading. Calibration data is written, and the enterprise management configuration is initialized successfully.
Going to go check for the Microsoft into we drone down there.
Microsoft Spatial Mapping Research, the algorithms that convert depth sensor data into the spatial mesh that HoloLens uses to understand and interact with the physical environment.
This component here seems to be causing the thermal fluctuation.
Yes, but if I adjust the flow rate spatially, it stabilizes the whole system.
The optic flow algorithms that allow HoloLens to track its position in the world without dedicated tracking infrastructure, using only the camera images of the environment.
Hologram stability during head rotation. When you turn your head quickly, the hologram stays exactly where it is in the world. It does not lag behind, it does not wobble, it does not blur.
The US Army's $22 billion commitment to HoloLens-based equipment and the engineering implications of delivering a mixed reality.
The guidance is locked. I have a clear view of the anomaly. Scalpel, please.
Microsoft Microsoft White Police. Microsoft have Hub research, the pressure mapping, weight distribution studies.
Building mixed reality displays that place holograms accurately enough for surgery, stably enough for military use, and comfortably enough for 8-hour factory shifts.
HoloLens 2's 52-degree terrain physics. The diffraction grading achieves a given field of view.
HoloLens holograms compete with ambient light. The brighter the environment, the dimmer holograms appear relative to the real world. World-locking accuracy depends on the spatial mapping algorithm finding stable visual features to track, features that are present, distinct, and stationary.
HoloLens 2's thermal management challenge is bounded by two constraints simultaneously. The device cannot use a fan because fan noise would...
Enterprise HoloLens customers deploy devices at scales that require fleet management. The hospital with 200 HoloLens units that need...
In an early HoloLens 2 production period, a waveguide coupling alignment jig showed thermal expansion that produced
solution, hologram brightness validation at operating temperature before production release. The coupling efficiency drift that appeared in deployed units after warm-up now appears during production validation. The measurement system passed the waveguide. Coupling efficiency was within specification. Sarah's 12 years of optical systems.
The HoloLens 2 Night Shift builds mixed reality devices to optical tolerances that professional deployment demands. The HoloLens 2 is produced in volumes appropriate to its enterprise positioning, tens of thousands of units annually, deployed to...
HoloLens is deployed across healthcare, manufacturing, defense, aeros, and retail, sectors whose...
From waveguide display and holographic processing unit to a complete, validated HoloLens 2, weeks of precision assembly and professional-grade validation.
HoloLens surgical guidance has been demonstrated in clinical studies to reduce procedure time, improve implant...
Factories using HoloLens for technician training report training time reductions of 30 to 50% compared to paper-based or screen-based instruction.
Remote assistance enables expert guidance without expert travel, the specialist who sees through the...
The U.S. Army's IVAS program represents the most consequential deployment of mixed reality technology ever attempted.
Microsoft's HoloLens program has developed a mixed reality engineering talent base in the Pacific Northwest, whose capabilities extend beyond the HoloLens product.
Architectkonstruksjoking stangsøvers for en glacieriksrumsdoende från portstolen praktikgolfen, repraten plakatik from and swerve. Microsoft Research's HoloLens program has produced foundational contributions to the spatial computing research field.
The Windows holographic platform that HoloLens runs has attracted an ecosystem of developers building enterprise mixed reality applications.
Middle schools for anatomy education report that spatial and anatomy, examining holographic that students can manipulate. HoloLens accessibility applications include real-time captioning that overlays speech to text in the user's
The trajectory of HoloLens development describes the trajectory of spatial computing adoption, from a proof of concept that showed enterprise...
The yield data from the Malaysia fab is stabilizing. Good.
Let's brief the hybrid team on the next steps for the optical engines.
First surgical guidance deployment. Our optics. Their hands. One outcome.
And then they used this HoloLens. The images were just floating right there in the air. I couldn't believe it. It was truly amazing technology.
It's a and simulatory. It's a spectacle I started is down. Interview to Dickens are secretary.
The world locking stability is holding at 99% across the spatial anchors.
The data looks solid. Well done. You're officially certified on the HoloLens 2.
We've engineered the HoloLens 2 for maximum immersion. The question is, what will you build with it?
Every morning, billions begin their day with it. But few know its true origin.
If we reroute the primary waveguide input through the new HPU, we increase throughput by 20%.